Ah yes, the only payload map. I'll put 6 Defender. We need more of them.
Spy around here.
Bit annoying that cosmetics buck out on spies, it's just unfair. Okay then, what a strategy.
Go on.
That was your...
You little man. Oh, you're adorable. Wall climbing.
Juking. Jesus. Jesus, I did over a quarter of damage. Got this for lols. Crit kill. God. There used to be a cool vote for scrambled teams. Really? Give us engine and bot fire protection to still keep going. We're over that now.
Not see a cart moving, ladies.
Finally.
Mission ends
Spray
in 30
rocket.
seconds.
Yes, my predictions are still there. Still got it. The skulls survived that. I think people might be interested in my history in TF2. And it's really where you can ask any questions you want and I might answer them in the video. I don't know, it depends on the traction the first one gets actually. Because this is of course the first time playing TF2 in over 7 years. Last time I played was 2017. I think I've already said that though. Anyway. So yeah, the first map I ever played was Payload Voodoo. Yeah, it's a okay map. But I wanted to play engineer and suddenly I saw people with Wranglers and I was like, whoa, you can control your sentry gun? So that's just like, wow. It's super interesting actually. But somehow after that I managed to go on to, because these were in the times of community services, it's like 2011, 2010 maybe. But I went onto surf maps by accident and I fell in love with them. But it was the pro surf maps. So it was the ones where you required very precise movement and sort of, yeah, just movement, mouse and aiming. And those were tough. But you also had the deathmatch surf maps, which I discovered later. Funny thing about that with the pro maps is once after a trip to Brighton, no, before actually. My family went to Brighton, but before that, the night before, I had a dream. And I was doing one of these surf maps. And I remember there's like this tiny gap that you have to go into to beat it. But I remember just acing it in the dream, and it's just weird to have that dream. I can't remember what class I was playing, but it was interesting. Anyway, next day, I get home on my mum's computer because that's the only way I could play TF2 at that time. I went onto the surf, pro surf even, and it was the map that I was dreaming about, which I didn't even know existed. It's just weird. And it had that bit on it, the gap where you had to squeeze through it, and I did it first try. It's the fucking weirdest thing I've ever experienced. But other than that, the other two game modes I experienced, voice of me, sorry. Prop Hunt and versus Saxon Hill. A lot more bosses in versus Saxon Hill, but yeah. Try not to overwhelm with information now.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah. Affirmative.
Oh, actual truth. Oh, never mind.
Let's go. Hey, let's move it on.
Come here, cupcake. Sir, yes, sir. Thanks.
That prediction.
You have dishonored this entire unit.
This surfing was beanbag. Someone needs to invent it.
That was an amazing killing spree. By the other spy.
Yeah, it was spawn.
Yes. That scout is a spy. That scout is a spy.
This chain. Star Trek on it. Should get these by selling a bunch of crates.
Boys, we have a traitor. Spy. Boys, we have a traitor.
Kill him. Wow. That's lucky.
5, 4, 3.
God, I played this map page.
That pyro is a spy.
What? Computer value giant?
Sir, yes, sir.
Skin. What am I looking at?
That heavy is a spy.
What is that skin? I don't remember this map. See this map in the exploits. What the fuck? Shit.
Push you, apple.
What just happened?
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I've been playing this game for 5,000 hours. I did not know not only this was a spot, but here. What? That's one thing I've got for this game. I've dominated Boris Johnson fan.
Sir.
Control point is being captured.
Why is that a level 1 knife? That's a strange knife. I'm 90th 2 times.
Which of you numbnuts let us down?
That's nice. Get -1 kill as well. I just realised I got a vaccinator. Jesus, I've been waiting for that. What the fuck just happened there? How did he survive a crit? What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interesting.
Thanks, soldier.
Yes. You can make the permanently unavailable. What's the point? It's all stuck. Great.
Move up, move up, move up!
The fuck's that? Oh, degrouped. Yes, need to play that.
That scout is a spy! That
What's the
scout
scout
is a
doing?
spy!
That was a good map. I used to play that a ton. God. You know, there's a funny strategy in these maps I used to do when I used to play. I used to go engineer and build on their point. It's such a cool reverse card thing. It's just so unexpected. I don't know why team scrambling it isn't a thing, because players so unevenly matched here. Stupid Cal does not own this game, what the fuck is that? Used to be one of my favourite maps. I think it still is actually. With water, why should I burn to death? Yeah, brilliant. If I remember correctly, doesn't this game have a proposal thing? Just remember there being this engagement ring. No. Yeah, there it is. Something special for something special.
A hydrochloride tranquilizer used in veterinary practice for the sedation of animals and reptiles.
Okay. You can festivalise a bicycle?
I got
Really? Someone seriously snipe a guy on spawn. Good thing because we have these on this. Jesus.